Hey girls, thank you for taking a moment to watch a video that I've put together for you on Hostess Coaching. For today, I'm going to pretend that you are my hostess, so I'll be talking directly to you the whole time. This is what I do with someone who has put a date on my calendar. As soon as that is on there, I'm going to arrange a time where I can get together with her. And I prefer to do this in person. But if that's not possible due to your own schedule or hers, do it over the phone. But it is a really important component of our business. We call it Hostess Coaching. I present it to my new hostess as, hey, can I buy you a cup of coffee? I just want to sit down and go over a few things that are going to help you get the most free jewelry from your show. That always works well. So let's pretend that you and I are sitting at Dunkin' Donuts across the booth from one another, and I'm going to share with you my 15-minute secret on how to get the most free jewelry out of your show. So Karen, thank you so much for meeting me this afternoon. Here's the deal. I like to go over a few things here in your packet because I want you to get the most free jewelry from this as possible. I'm going to go over how you earn the jewelry from Premier, and then I have a couple little extra ways that you can get additional free jewelry from me. And you know, when I talked to you about this at the show, when you booked at your friend Lucy's show, I kind of go over everything very quickly, and I realize that you are doing a show because you want the free jewelry, and yet maybe you're not 100% certain how this all works. So that's my job, is to teach that to you. So in your envelope here, I have a hostess packet for you, and inside of here, we're going to pull out a few things, and we're going to look at this. So Premier, they are really awesome. They are super generous. They are going to give you 30% of your sales in free jewelry. Now, if I was just sitting across the booth from her, of course, I wouldn't hold this up. I would just lay it here for her to see, but I'm holding it up so you can see. All right? If you have a $500 show, that's $150 in free jewelry. If you have a $1,000 show, that's $300 in free jewelry. It is always 30% no matter what. Sometimes they even have promotions going on where you can earn more than that. In addition to all of that free, you're able to purchase items at half price, up to 8 of them, depending on the sales of your show. And then down at the bottom of this paper, I want to talk about a couple of bonuses down here, because this is where Premier rewards you for putting a little extra effort into your show. If we have $100 or more in orders before your show, you get a $50 bonus in free jewelry from Premier. That is so doable. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make that happen in a moment, okay? And then the second bonus here is if you have 3 or more girlfriends decide to have their own style show in the future, Premier gives you a bonus for that too, another $50 bonus. That one is also very doable, and we'll talk about it in a minute, okay? So that's from Premier. You have the opportunity on an average $500 show. You can easily come up with $250 in free jewelry plus 8 items at half price. So you're going to need to make a long wish list. Which brings me to the next page in here, okay? There is a side over here where you can create your wish list. Now, this can be changed. This is not set in stone. But I've given you a set of catalogs here, and I want you to go through these books, and I want you to circle everything you love. I want you to write it on your wish list. You can put your name on these. You can do whatever you want to them. This is going to be your set to keep. And I also want you to take it with you everywhere and show your friends about the jewelry that you are excited to get for free and half price. Back to this sheet over here. On the other side, so one side is your wish list. Over here, this is where you can make notes of who you want to invite to your show. We can create a Facebook event. We can send invitations in the mail. We can send invitations by text. In fact, I suggest that we do all 3 of them. I am not a fan of relying on Facebook as our primary means of getting the word out. The best way that you can get the word out is to have personal contact with everyone. Send them a personal message. Call her on the phone the old-fashioned way and tell her how excited you are for your show, for your show and ask her if she can be there, because you can't wait to her to see this, and let her know, you want to catch up with her. As she understands that it's important to you that she come, that makes such a big difference. So that's where you're going to start your wish list for your free jewelry and your guest list, people who you can invite. This helps you to think like, who do I know besides my inner circle? Because you're going to have the girls who will come no matter what. That's like your inner circle, your best friend, your mom, your sister. But beyond that is where sometimes you can end up really increasing your sales from your show and getting a lot more free jewelry if you invite even more people outside of your inner circle. Friends from work, girls that you haven't seen in a long time that you want to reconnect with, people from a previous job. If you have children, who are the parents of your kids' friends? I always get confused trying to explain that one. So I have 2 boys. And their friends, who are those friends' moms that I see when I'm at their events or when I'm at the school, or that I talk to when I'm just arranging like them to have sleepovers and get-togethers? Do you go to church anywhere? Do you volunteer somewhere? Do you go to the gym? Even if you like frequently shop at a particular store that you're on like a friendly basis with the people who work there. Where do you go to get your nails done, your hair done? All of those places you know people from. Go ahead and invite them, or at least share the catalog with them and let them see the stuff that you're excited about. Now, it gets even better here, because I have a little extra something for you to earn free jewelry just from me, and I call this Hostess Tic-Tac-Toe. If you get 3 tic-tac-toes in a row on here, which you can totally do, you're going to get free shipping from me on your Hostess order. It's a little extra, a couple dollars that I'll save you there. Now, if you are an overachiever and you really want to go all out, you can block out the whole board. If you cross off each space on here, I am going to buy you $50 in free jewelry. So what you'll do in that case is you'll pick an item out that's $50. I'm going to put myself on your show as a customer, and when all the jewelry arrives, the box with my name on it, that will be yours as well, in addition to all the other free stuff you're going to have. Sound good? I think you can do it. So we're going to take a look at each of these squares real quick. The first one over here says 10 adults in attendance. That's not going to be difficult to do. It's a numbers game, okay? So you got to invite a lot of people. Typically, 1 out of 4 people are going to come. Now, I'm committed to coming to your show whether you have 1 or 100 guests. But if you want to get this box checked off and your goal is to get 10 there, then you want to think about inviting 40 people. I know that sounds like a lot, but trust me, you will not have 40 people in your home. You can refer to that sheet that I showed you where you can make the list of who do you know, all right? So we're going to do that. I'm going to create another box on here is at the bottom. It says send a save the date text to 10 people. I am going to make a little picture collage and send that to your cell phone, and then you can forward that to the women whom you would like to invite to your party. When you send that to 10 people, we'll check this box off. Now this one, we're going to have to wait and see at your show how many girls come, but if you get 10 or more people there, that one you're checking off too. The middle square here, we're doing that right now. It says set a time to meet with me in person or on the phone and talk about your show. So that's what we're doing. So I give you the free one in the middle. And I already mentioned about this, but over here it says personally invite everyone on your guest list. You know, besides just sending the text with the picture invite on it that I'm going to make for you, send her a text personally to tell her how much you want to see her and ask her how she's doing. Hey, can you come? It would be great to see you again. Or if you're doing it by Facebook, send a private Facebook message to each girl. Again, I encourage you to get on the phone and actually leave her a voicemail or talk to her in person. Or maybe it's people that you see regularly during your week or during the day. So, you know, in person, say something to them about it. Another box on here is down in this corner. Remember I talked about how if you have $100 or more in orders before the show, Premier gives you a $50 bonus? I'm going to challenge you to get 4 pre-orders. Here's the deal. If you collect 4 pre-orders, you will most likely have surpassed the $100 in pre-orders. I put 4 order forms in your packet here. Don't worry about how much the orders are. Just try and get 4 of them before your party, and I have a feeling you will be well on your way to having a lot of free jewelry from your show. Here's how you do that, okay? This set of catalogs, you're going to take it with you everywhere you go. Don't take it to work and put it in the break room and leave it there for 3 weeks, okay? Don't give it to your neighbor and then let her hold on to it for 3 weeks. You only have one set, okay? So you want to go and tell her, hey, here's this catalog for the premiere show I'm having. I'm so excited about it. Let me show you my favorite bracelet. And then get it open and show her something that's on your wish list that you're excited to get, because that is going to have her excited to look through the catalog as well. And then tell her, listen, if you want to take a look through it, that's great. If you want to order, that's awesome. But I need that back by the end of the day because my neighbor is looking at it tonight. Or, you know, I need that back because tomorrow I'm having my girlfriend over and she wants to look through it, or I need to have it this weekend. Give her some sense of urgency to get it back to you. And if she doesn't bring it back, go find her and get it back, okay? You can even tell them, my jewelry lady only gave me 1 set of catalogs, so I need it back. I'll totally take the blame. You can throw me under the bus. But I'm actually helping you, because if you don't have any urgency to get the catalog back from you, they tend to hold on to it with good intentions of giving you an order, but it just gets pushed to the side. So this is going to make her get in there and look at it and give you an order right away. Okay? So I'm actually helping you. Another box on here is so easy peasy and fun. It's the wish list, okay? So make that wish list that I told you about. Again, you can totally change it if you want to, but make your wish list and then you can check off that box. So then we have the bottom 3 done. You have the top 2. This one here is $500 or more in sales. Listen, girlfriend, if you have 4 pre-orders and 10 guests at your show, we are going to blow that $500 mark out of the water. All right, you are going to be getting so much free jewelry if you do all these squares. Another one over here is get 1 future hostess on my calendar before your show. Couple things you can do for that. Okay, this is not hard to do. When you're passing your catalog around and talking about this to all your friends, you are going to have that one friend or more, maybe you have a few of these friends. There's going to be the girl who loves everything she sees. If she is going through this book, wow, I really love those earrings. Oh, this bracelet is so cute. If she sees 3 or more things that she really likes, you just tell her, why don't you get a couple things from my show and then have your own and get it for free. It's so easy. You get so much free jewelry. I'll come to your party. If you tell her those 3 things, she'll be able to do it. And let her know that you're trying to earn a bonus from me. And if she pencils in a date with me before your show, then we can check that box off. This might even be for a girl who's not able to make it to the show, but wants to have her own, then great. This can be a Facebook show. It can be an in-person show. However it works for her. All right? In fact, you could even be your own booking on that. You know, if you decide that you just want to schedule another one within the year, that would work too. So if you come to your show with a girlfriend who's already on my calendar, if we get to your show and you have one booking already, I'm going to bring some special bribes to get more of your friends on my calendar, and you can always rebook yourself and be one of those 3 bookings. Do you realize how simple this is going to be for us to get you that $50 bonus for 3 future dates? We're going to rock this. Okay, there's 2 more boxes, 1 more box. The very last one that I like to talk about is over here on the side. It says, let me share with you how the Premier Business Plan works. Now, I know you're a busy woman, and this might not be something you've ever really thought about before, but would you be willing to let me tell you a little bit about how Premier works? The thing is, if it's not for you, you might very well know someone who could use some extra income, or who just really loves jewelry, or who needs the girl time. I do a conference call every Monday night at 9 p.m., so it's super easy. I can give you, in fact, the numbers are right on here. Just call in and take a listen to that, because that's the only box that you still need to check off. And then you'll have, then you'll be earning that $50 bonus. That's an easy one to do. My call's only like 15, 20 minutes. It's easy peasy. As a matter of fact, if you have time, I can talk to you right now about it. So everybody, that is what I go over when I sit down with my future hostess. Again, you can do it on the phone. I prefer to do it in person. I can go through that easily in 10 or 15 minutes. but oftentimes I end up spending even more time with her. What's really happening during that coaching is I'm building a relationship with her, and I'm learning who she is and she's learning who I am. A lot of times I end up being with her for quite a while. It's not a bad idea to bring some jewelry along when you get together with her in person and get her even more excited about all of the jewelry that she's going to be receiving for free and half price. If you are a seasoned jeweler, by that I mean you've been doing premiere, you've been doing a lot of shows, maybe you've held like 25 shows already, or you've been doing this for many years. If you've had your designer upline train you on how to share the business plan effectively, go ahead and go through it with her while you're coaching. If she's open, I just usually say at the very end, if you have an extra 5 minutes, I can go through this with you right now. You'd be amazed at how many women are curious, but they might not let you know that. So if that's something that you're trained on, go ahead and do it right there. I would encourage you, if you've not been trained by your upline to present the information, the marketing plan, to get her on a conference call, share the video, or most importantly, go to your upline. If you have a woman who tells you specifically, yes, I would like to hear about that, go to your upline and ask them to do a 3-way call with you, or meet with the 3 of you together, so that she can, so that you can have someone with the experience to effectively share the marketing plan. And you should, if you care to share Premier and you would like to build a family of your own in Premier, you should go to your upline and ask her to teach you how to share Premier. It's not hard, and you can learn it. And then you'll be able to go and do this with every single hostess right on the spot. And you'll be watching your family grow while having very healthy jewelry shows of your own. I think that's everything, girls. Thank you.